Hello, welcome to another cozy painting live stream. This is my fourth or fifth time doing this, and the idea is very simple. Usually I do something creative here, painting or some other journaling or whatever, and you can follow along or do your own creative thing, something low-key to, talk in the background while you do your creative thing. You can also do something not creative, like clean your room or your kitchen, whatever, and just something to have in the background. Um, I will tell you what I'm using today and what I'm gonna do, what I'm painting today. You have a chance to grab something to drink, maybe some tea or coffee, or at least water. Don't be like me and forget to drink, and then your voice gets really rough. That's what happens to me all the time with these live streams. So, grab something to drink. I will tell you what I plan to do today. It's gonna be a relatively short stream for me, hopefully. Let's see, because I have a specific idea, and I hope it's not gonna take way too long. So first, let me tell you what I have here, what things I'm using, all the supplies I'm using, while you can prepare, and then we can start with the idea and how we're gonna execute it. So first, the thing you're not seeing actually is this canvas pad that I'm using, and just whatever pad or whatever, I don't know how you would call this. It's a, I don't know if this is actually cotton or whatever, but it's a thicker paper, I guess, for painting, and it has this structure that I found pretty good for these paintings. You can also, of course, do it on an actual canvas, on the wooden frames and whatever, but I don't usually do that, at least until now, not so much, because I don't plan to frame these, or the point is more to learn, so these are easier to just put away. And this one actually has a very specific idea behind it, so we'll get to that, but that's why I'm not painting it on a canvas, but on a pad like this. So that's one thing. Then we have the acrylic paints. That's what I'm using. These are Amsterdam Standard series. This OBS is driving me nuts, but it's... Oh, okay. Yes. Amsterdam Standard series acrylics. So, these are the smaller tubes, but I'm actually okay with them. The white one is the only one I have a specific different one. It's a different brand because it was easier to get to buy it like that. I have too many different paintbrushes. If I went through all of them, it's gonna take ages. I don't know why I bought so many, but I had to. Not really. But they're from different places and different types. I would say my favorites are these here. I don't know if they're really... I mean, it says the brand, but I don't know if that's like a good brand or whatever. Most of them are the most random brushes, but they're really good. So, that's the brushes. I, of course, have some water here. And yeah, I have the palette, but actually I'm right now using these plates. I added some water on it because otherwise the plate, because it's paper plate, dries up the paint. But let's see if this actually helps. Okay, and yeah, for the painting itself, so for the setup, I have, besides the paper, I have the washi tape, which I put on the border just because I like to do it like that. And this is the setup that I did for the painting. Now I guess it's the time to tell you what I plan to do. So, I had this idea. Typically, I follow a tutorial for these, but I had this idea to do kind of like a grayscale hexagons, so something like this. I don't know exactly what the idea is, so I don't have a plan like all of these are gonna be the exact same shade of gray and then the next row is gonna be a different shade. No, I have no idea. We will see, I guess. That's the fun part. I put for now only this row like this with this like painter's tape or whatever this is, I don't know, for these 4, and then these are only top and bottom with this tape. So I think I want to try it like this and see if it's working out or not, because honestly I don't know how it's gonna look. I really wanted to have that crisp edge, but maybe it's easier to just do it myself. We will try now and see. Because I'm not following a tutorial like typically, it could be that I make many mistakes, so we will see. The one more thing I wanted to say is why I'm actually making this. It's actually really like a generally stupid reason, but the reason is because I wanted to have some kind of typically I do this to learn to paint, which is also the case kinda this time, but I actually wanted something very low-key and something very simple, relaxing to do right now, and later to use it as a kind of like thumbnail photo, let's say, for some of my project, let's say. Maybe for YouTube in the future, we'll see, but it was actually meant mostly for my Substack, which if you want to read, you can. It's in the comments, but there's not much right now on it. But for the future, I wanted to have like a thumbnail photo slash painting that's not overwhelming, but still something simple. So that was part of the reason. The plan, because I'm not following a tutorial, the plan is just to try. I think I'm gonna go with white and black and just add black over time, or like make it darker over time, because logic says, right, that it's gonna be easier to go from this one won't close properly. Alright, to go from lighter gray to darker gray, but we will see. Maybe I have to paint over some of them. And now I can't open this one. So I'm gonna mix up the whole thing. I mean, you cannot see it, the paint itself, because it's on the side. But I'm gonna mix the whole thing because as I add more black, it's gonna be just easy to do that. Anyway, maybe this is already, like, I don't know if this is too light or too dark. As said, I don't necessarily need to make the whole row a certain shade. I think the only, like, the biggest thing is that 2 of the next ones cannot be too close in the same shade. Oh yeah, this is definitely too dark. But let's see. I would say it is too dark. It's also not mixed completely. But this is actually okay because I can just make the next one lighter, I guess. Okay. I swear I did not put that much black, but I guess it just works like that. Okay, this is much better. I'll show you now. Maybe this paintbrush is too big for this job, but whatever. Yeah, this is much better. It's maybe even this is too dark for these first ones, because then the other ones are gonna have to be lighter. The complicated part is gonna be to put all of this tape on, to take it off and put it on again for all the other rows of this. That's why I didn't do it for these, and let's see what's easier to do, if I can get that edge, like, let's say, naturally. Yeah, but what I did do is I printed out the hexagons, like I literally made them in paint and printed them out so that I can see them through. Like, I don't know if you can see it a little bit, maybe. But if you pay attention, you can see it on the... If you really pay attention, you can see it. It's like below this canvas pad. Okay, maybe this can work out. But it's not gonna fully work out because I don't really see the thing below it all that well. It's actually supposed to be here. Okay, I think it's gonna be better if I do this. But the thing is, I don't think it will matter for the first row, especially if we do it in this lighter gray shade or even lighter than this, because once we do the neighboring hexagons, it's gonna be a different story. We can put the thing then to make it the crisp edge. So let's do this one. Maybe, yeah, I think the paintbrush is too big. Definitely. So I'm gonna use the smaller one now. Okay, it's much better. Okay, I need to see it. Now I'm just wondering if I would need to do a second layer. Probably yes, for most of these. And I don't mind actually having this texture. Maybe it's actually a good thing to have it. It could be cool to have like strokes visible. Actually, typically like that. So I'm not gonna bother like trying to make it completely invisible. Now I think I want to try even lighter on this side, so it's kind of I think I want to make it so that this side is lighter overall than this side, but I still want it to be like varied. So let's see how I can do that. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like this way of painting them, and I can leave the brush strokes. Okay. Yep, I like it. And if we do this too fast and we actually finish in like, I don't know, half an hour or like, let's say like 40 minutes, whatever, we can do another smaller one. And the idea for that is to kind of have something similar like purpose, but a different type, let's say, with more colorful. Like, so you'll see if we get to that what the idea is. Maybe we'll have time for that, let's see. But I wanted to do something very colorful with some darker background and then some swirls or whatever, and we'll see. I think this is a better idea to do it than this, so I think I will stop with this. Hopefully it will work out once I put the tape on these edges. So, because I don't want to not be able to see them, because once I paint over it could be that I won't be able to see them as good. So I will leave this row for now and just focus on this. I'm gonna add another layer for this. hopefully in the more or less right shade. Okay. Yeah, this one needed the second layer for sure. But this one, I don't know which color is that. This is this one. No. 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 Okay. Good enough. But for this one, I don't know. But after this layer, I think we can take the tape off once it dries, and we can do next row, or do the ones in between. I don't know. Maybe we can do this row then because of these, and then we can go on to the other ones. Okay. Let me just. Alright, so that one will have to dry, and then we I think we can do this layer then, because it's gonna be easier to retape it. Now I'm thinking maybe, so that we don't wait so much, we can do other layers as well, like these. We can do that one, yeah, we can do that. But then I will actually have to think about it's a bit hard to see the line exactly if I don't lift it. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. Of course, it's not a mathematical question. Because the next layer is gonna... Oh, I think that's actually too small. Yeah, the ones that are neighboring hexagons will solve that problem, right? So it's not that big of a deal, but still. Okay. This one I'm not supposed to paint, I don't think, right? So only these. And as said, I'm gonna make these a little lighter. So I was thinking, so if this is like this direction, maybe I can do this one. Yeah, I mean, there's only like 3 ways that I can do it, really. I mean, yeah, let's do this like this. This is a bit, yeah, but we will come back to it. So Alright. And for these, I'm gonna add a bit more white to make it even more like almost white, but just a little bit of gray. It's gonna I'm gonna add here just a little more. Okay, this one is definitely gonna need another layer. Okay. Yeah, I think this one is also a bit too white. Okay, I'll take it. This one looks almost dry, but let's wait a little bit more. But this, we can add another layer if it dries just a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Let's see. I mean, when you follow the tutorial, it's usually easier, but sometimes you also have to wait then as well, so it's nothing new. I don't know if maybe I should just use more tape and do it in this row anyway. Yeah, I think it's smarter to do that way anyway. So let's do it. It's gonna be a bit hard for me to see because I typically need to lift the paper to see it so that the light is coming from the back. But let's see. Actually, I did that okay. This is almost dry, but just not enough dry that I don't paint my own fingers. And yeah. These two are definitely not dry enough to do this, so I'm gonna wait for them a bit more. But these two we can do, and I think something between these two colors can do a little lighter than that. Oh wait, if I do, so this is supposed to be the same as that up there, right? All right. And this one, I think we can do a bit lighter. I think this is okay. But we will need 2 layers, definitely, for both. And for these two, I don't know. This one is basically dry, so maybe I can try to tape it, but does it even make sense to tape it now? Let's do it anyway. Oh, we can add a second layer here. That's perfect. Okay, so first the almost white one. I like how that turned out. Then this one. As I said, I'm completely fine and maybe even liking seeing the brush strokes. I'm okay with them, so I want to leave them. And that's why I'm doing it in certain direction. Maybe actually we need a third layer on these. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one next. I don't know if that's because these are white and black, so I don't know if it's a very... But white is supposed to be very opaque, right? So maybe I'm doing something wrong. I did not use almost any water, very little. So I don't know if it's something else. Maybe the black is really opaque. Not opaque, transparent. So I'm gonna do another layer, but this one is not. It's not that. So where did I mix that color? Nope. I guess I used up that black. So I'm gonna add a bit more. But now I don't have the exact color mixed. Okay. It's actually working out, but yeah, I can see the brush strokes, but I'm actually okay with it. I think it looks much better. Okay. Alright, let's do the next one. And I know that now that we added that layer, it needs to dry now, but I think it was necessary. And then this one, these two look the most streaky. Maybe it's actually the white color that I'm not liking as much, because typically I would use also this one, and I got used to using it, but I'm almost out of it, and so I switched to the bigger one that I just showed you, and it's a different brand, so it behaves a bit differently maybe. So let's see. I'm going to add a third layer here because I think this one, it did not completely dry yet, so let's give it a bit more. And I think we can add, here we have a little bit of a problem, but let's try to solve it. There's a layer here. All right. But now that part is wet, so let's try to clean it up. Okay, good enough, so that we can actually tape them, just like these. Okay. Okay, the black lines here are much harder to see. Sorry, I have to do this. Oof. I cannot see them once it's already colored. It's really hard. Okay, but it just confirmed to me that we will need to tape them from now on to have that nice edge. Oof, that's not good. I did something wrong. Does this make sense? I don't know. Let's see. I think actually a little bit more here. It is what it is. These two are gonna be a bit weird, but yeah. Let me see if I can see the line. Absolutely not. Nope. Oh well, whatever. So let's see what dried so that we can add another layer here. Definitely this one is dry, so let's add another layer there. And I think 3 layers is more than enough because here it all seems fine. Let's add it to this one as well, and to this one. This one is the darker one. I hope it's this one. Works out. Okay. Now we're gonna deal with these. These two definitely need to be darker. But first I'm gonna do this one because... Oh, and this one, wait. Because they're already started. So which color was this? Was it this one? Alright. Okay, so how do we do these two? Maybe something like this? Is it too similar to this one? I mean, it doesn't matter that much because there's gonna be 2 in between of them. So let's just do it like that. But this one I definitely want to make much darker. Not completely black, still. Yeah, more like this one. Okay, so on the stream it looks a bit freaky, but not bad, I would say. So these I'm not adding a 3rd layer. This one, these ones already have a 3rd layer, and I think that's enough. So only these 3 need a 3rd layer, and then we can move on. As soon as this dries, we can start peeling them off. And I don't know what we should do next. If we should go for should go for these ones in between. Yeah, right. You can start from the top and see which ones go next. Now, how do I choose the exact shade that go between? That's gonna be a tricky part, but let's see how I'm gonna deal with that. So these three need, no, all of these need a third layer as well. Alright. And this one I'm gonna make super dark, so maybe this, like, almost black, maybe I can make this one as well. Let's see. But now they need to dry completely, because I need to tape over them. So let me just grab something too. Is this actually helping? I don't know. Maybe. I think these ones are good enough for the third layer. But now I'm upset because in these two you can actually see that the previous strokes, which are not like uniform or like one direction, but like all over the place, so whatever. So this first one, do I know which color was that? This one, I'm running out of the color, so let's... Oof. The black is not mixed completely, no. I think it's turning out a bit darker than I wanted, but not too bad. Not too bad. This one is supposed to be a bit lighter though. Good enough. And this one is supposed to be super dark, so... Okay. The problem is here you cannot really see the strokes as much as in the other ones. But I mean, that's also okay. You can see them, just not as much. That's fine. Alright, that one is done. So when the first row, so this is basically dry. These ones are not completely. I should have done it like this from the start. Like, we can peel it off, but I think the problem is more that we cannot peel on them. Like, we cannot stick on them because it's not dry. So let's do this. I have no idea if it's actually helping. It's making me tired. Okay, water time. Drink some water. Okay. I think we can start peeling it off here. Okay. So it's bleeding through. That's not great. don't know, we'll have to fix those spots later. Okay, this one is better. I have no idea why some are better than the others. So on the stream it doesn't look bad at all. On this spot is a bit but we'll see what we can do. Let's do this one next. As I said, I have no idea why some have more bleed through and some less. I mean, on the stream you cannot really see it all that much, so let's see. Alright, almost done for this row, and this final row is also drying up nicely, so we will have enough time to set up the other hexagons until it dries, I think. Alright. It's pretty cool. As I said, except for some of these that are playing through a bit, I don't think it's all that bad. Yeah, on the stream you can barely see it. Let's see. Okay, and then... Alright. So, this will go something like this. Now, I have no idea if this will take the paint off as well, but we will have to see how it turns out. I'm gonna use these that are already prepared, that got stuck together like this first, because it's just easier. Ah, it got off. Okay. I wanted to use just smaller pieces up here because it's less important. Okay. I really want to press it down nicely. Nice. This one. Perfect. Good enough. Perfect. And this one. Did I miss anything? No. There's tape for all of them. Perfect. Now, this one is not dried yet, so I'm gonna paint this row first, and then we can go to unpeel this one. The thing is now, which colors to choose? I mean, it's gray. But like, how do I choose? Because I cannot really see the one that's next to it. Okay. This is just how we're gonna do it. Oh wait, this is supposed to be this direction. Okay, and this one I'm gonna go with poof. So if they're too similar, I'm gonna be really annoyed. So hopefully they're not. I mean, we can always paint over them if that's the case. Can always fix it later. Now this one is gonna be tricky because it needs to be kind of different from both of these. So I think I'm gonna go with like super light one. But not as light as this one. Oh, wrong direction. So maybe a bit darker. And this one is actually gonna be darker than that one. Maybe something like this. Oh, is that gonna be too much like this one? Not easy. We'll see how this turns out. Doesn't matter in the end anyway, it's just a relaxing thing to do. Okay, for now it looks good. So let's now unpeel this one and tape the next row. All right. This one did not dry fully. But, oh well. Okay. Perfect. Again, gonna reuse these ones first. And I'm actually going to try to match the color so they can sort of see what was before, but not really. This is too dark, but I mean, wait, this side. Nice. Okay, 2 more. Now I don't have any more correct colors, but that's fine. Wait. I'll put this one here. And this one here as well. And then this one I will put here, even though it's not exactly the right color. It's close enough. The angle here is not exactly correct. Not at all correct. But alright. So now we need, just for this one, a few more new tapes. But we can do it more efficiently now, I think. Oh. Awesome. Okay, now I think actually I'm gonna do another layer for the top row first before I forget what's what. Oh, I think that's this one, or maybe this one. I already forgot. Okay, it's gonna work. Oof, that's too dark. Too dark. Okay, I I should have done the lighter ones first, but that's alright. And this one, was it this color? Okay, actually, yes. Okay, I don't hate it. So, now how do we approach this one? I already said that I want this one to be quite dark, so maybe we can do that one first. I need more black. Wait, which direction? Yeah, like this. Okay, and then this one definitely lighter than that. So let's mix up some. But maybe even, yeah, this is maybe too close to what's next to it, so I'm gonna mix up even lighter. Hopefully it's not the same. Okay, I think I want to do the same color here just because it's gonna be easier. Hopefully it's not too similar. I mean, it's exactly the same as this one. Eesh. Okay, we'll see if we want to change it later. Okay, this one maybe we can do the same as this, but I don't know which one was that. I lost the count. Maybe this one. Yeah, it looks similar enough. Oh wait, this is the wrong direction for these two. That's a new one, so it's gonna be like up down. I just need to redo this one now because of the direction, so let me just do that really quickly. Alright, this one, should we go darker again? Let me just see it. This one will be the same one, I think. Okay, then this one was like this. Oh, that's the wrong one. And this one, let's do something lighter. Let's do this one. I think this layer is actually gonna really reveal what it's looking like. But I don't know if we can peel it off all at the same time. Maybe it's maybe it's a good idea to do that. For these two, let's do one. I want to do this one also super white, and then this one, I don't know. Maybe it's better if this one is also super white because it's gonna be the same as this one. So let's do that. That's way too much, like way too light. Okay. I would say that's okay. And then this one, maybe something just a bit darker. Okay, so now the difficult part is so that I paint over them all of the exact same color. Well, let's see if we can do that. Water break. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. Let's hope that this is that one. Yes, finally. I actually think this one maybe doesn't need a third layer. The one next to it, is it lighter, darker, or the exact same? Seems like it's the exact same. Oh, that's... And I ruined it. Oh well. This one, I think it's that one. And I'm gonna use the same one here, because I think that's the correct one. I think it's the same here. And this one, is it a bit darker? Yeah. Okay, this one is the darker one, but I used it all up, so let's make it. Okay. This one, is it supposed to be this one? I don't remember. Opa. That's a bit too much. Awesome. And I think some of them are ready for the third layer. I don't know if all of them need it. Let me just take it and take a look. I would say not. So I would not do 3 layers here because I don't think it needs it. I would definitely do it here and the slider ones. And maybe this one. But I ran out of almost all of the mixed up colors. So I'll have to mix more of them. But we're gonna do the lighter one first. Okay, now it looks much better. Awesome. Next, we're gonna do this one, but I honestly have no idea what color that was, so I'm gonna mix it here. Okay, these ones are not gonna, I'm not gonna touch, only these 2 more. And I think this one had this color. And this one is the color I ran out of, so let's see. It's good enough. Okay, these 2 definitely gonna do. Oh, is that, yeah, it's a wrong color. And this one is the one that's bothering me because I cannot remember which one it was. But I think we're coming along, it's like coming along nicely. Oh. It's a bit darker, but I'm okay with it actually. Oh, was that the wrong direction? I don't remember. No, it's fine. But I don't know if I like this one. Maybe it needs a bit more. Okay, I like it. I think we can stop here. I'm not sure about the lightest 2. This one is a bit tricky. Well, let's see if I can fix it. It's a bit too light. That one is gonna be tricky. Is this better? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna use the thing to try and dry it faster. actually think that worked. I'm gonna peel off the top layer. I think it's enough. Not fully dry, but I think it's enough. So I'm gonna start peeling it off. And I don't know if it's the smartest decision to peel them off before we do the final layer, but I think it's better. I actually don't hate it. Not completely. I see some edges that did not turn out correctly, but I think it's better to first finish all the hexagons and then come back to redo that, because I think we will have a better overview of what actually needs to be done. Because maybe we need to completely change the color of some of them. Yeah, this one I'm gonna throw away because it's just not good. So what do you think for now? How does it look? I'm at least happy that the painter's tape is not taking off paint. That's good. Okay, and now these two. Okay. I mean, you cannot really see some of the details all that much, because in person I can actually definitely see the strokes. Like here you can see it a bit. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, it's alright. Did I just forget to move this? Yeah. That's so funny. It's okay. We'll fix it. Okay, so just to see what needs to be fixed later, This line over here is not good. And it has to be fixed like separately. This line here is not all that good. And here a bit. So if we fix this one, then it's gonna be fine. Here we have this to fix. So there, like this line here got smudged. There are some things to fix, okay. Oh wait, I'm stupid. How am I gonna do this? Maybe this one is too overused already. Yeah, we'll have to do the bottom ones later. Okay, so what we're gonna do for the bottom ones is this. Okay, now this one needs to go away. It is kind of elastic and it's annoying. Okay, so that's that row. Now we need new tape for this thing. Nice. And the other, let's see if that one is good or if we need a new one for that as well. See, what happens is like literally sticking to itself and then it deforms. Nope. Not gonna happen. Okay, I think this one can act for both top and bottom. So I'm just gonna put something here. This part is not gonna be great, but we'll fix it later. So now let's put these. Okay. I didn't realize that this is gonna be so much work. But I think we're actually doing fine. I really did think that we could finish in like 30-40 minutes. I didn't realize it's gonna be so tedious. But I think we can finish in the next 30 minutes. Because honestly I'm getting tired. So I will maybe fix the mistakes separately later. Okay. Okay. Final row, and then I need to fix back the mistake I made here, but I can do that later. And I think my paint all dried up by the time I did this. Okay. So let's start with this one, and I think I want to put it here. Oh wait, I forgot which direction needs to be this. I have no idea. Wait. So not that one, maybe this one. Let me see. Here I cannot see. Ah, okay. So it's this one. I'm pretty positive about that. Here you cannot see. It's supposed to be like this. This one. Maybe it can be the same. Maybe a bit lighter, but not too much. I want that light one maybe here somewhere, or maybe somewhere on the bottom as well, so it's like a bit surprising. And I painted my nail and my entire finger. Okay. So that one then definitely needs to be a bit darker. Which direction? Like this. Alright, I'm putting more white. And black, maybe. Let's see. The thing is, the adjacent colors are never gonna be completely identical, so I don't know if I care if they're too similar. Anyway, and that's exactly why I also did this different directions. But I do care a bit that at least I try to make them not completely the same. It's not that easy. Maybe there's an easier way, but I did not really think it through too much. Sometimes that's the best. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the same color here. And then I'm gonna do, maybe again the lighter one. Here. Oh, wrong direction. Oh no, wait. Okay. Okay, now we go dark. Make this one definitely. I want darker. I put too much. But okay. Yep, I like it. And I'm gonna paint this one exactly the same, but let's see if I can actually mix up the same shade, or more or less the same shade. Maybe darker. Oh, wrong direction. I want the same one here actually, so. Too dark. A bit too dark still, I think. No, that's better. Okay, awesome. I need to do second layer. Oh, wait, this one. Okay. Well, let's do again the light one. Then the slightly darker one. So I mixed this color. I'm gonna do that one next. And I think that's basically the same as this, so let's do that one next. So lighter, then we add this, too light. How is your project going? What are you doing? If you are painting, tell me what you're painting, if you want. If you are doing something else, tell me what you're doing and how it's coming along. I don't know which color was this. Oh wait, I forgot this one. And I painted my finger again. Okay, at least different finger this time. I forgot which one is this. Oops, not that one. Okay. I definitely want to do another layer for this one, because that one feels like it needs it. But I think 2 layers are enough for that thing. So let's see what needs another layer. This one, I would say, needs another layer. So I'm gonna do this one as well, since it's the same color. And this one's supposed to be a little lighter, so I'm gonna mix up and do this one too light. Too light. Okay, I think this one definitely needs another layer, and this one. But oh wait, I again forgot about this one. Okay, I'm gonna try to dry it a bit, and then we can do the next layer. And I think that's actually enough layers. Oh, I just realized my mic not fell, but like was down. And I moved this too much. Okay, one more layer, and I think I'm gonna peel it off and finish it some other time, because honestly I'm really tired. So let's just see which ones need the third layer. I think all of them, unfortunately. Okay. And then this one. Oops. Oh god. Okay, it's better, better, better. And then this one even lighter. Too light. Too light. Okay, let me just check. I think it looks okay. So now we need to do the super light ones. They're very tricky sometimes. Oh, not that light. Maybe this one. Okay. This one is gonna be even lighter than that, but just a bit. Oh, again, too much. Okay, now the super light ones. Okay. And the one in the corner. Alright. This one needs a bit more. Alright. I'm gonna try it now. And we're gonna peel it off. And I'm gonna fix mistakes later because I'm just super tired. So. it looks almost dry. This one not so much, this side. Okay, I'm gonna peel it off, and I'm sorry that I mean, we could finish it completely and fix the mistakes, but I don't know. I mean, typically the other live streams were about this long, and even longer, but this time I'm feeling a bit tired. And I think part of the reason is because I don't know how I'm gonna fix the mistakes, so figuring that out is also part of it. Alright. Okay, it's turned out actually quite okay. Let me see if I can actually fix that immediately or not. Mostly. Okay. And now these ones, I need to do these first. Oh, I always do it in the end. Okay, I think most of the mistakes I will be able to fix with just one of these super tiny ones, like this, these mistakes. But I think some of the bigger ones I'll have to kind of repaint. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Now that's the mistake I need to actually fix, and I don't know if I just like had a brain fart or something, or I just forgot to move the bottom alignment wherever. So okay. Now I'm thinking maybe I should fix mistakes now, but let me just think for a second. So for these I definitely need to redo them. Let me just think. Color wise, do I like it? This area is a bit too similar, but because I'm doing this one again, I think that's okay. I will fix it. Let me just prepare that one. And I think I'm gonna do that one darker. Darker or lighter? Lighter. But not like this light. Darker than that. I don't know about this one. Maybe it will be fine once I redo this. Okay, so other ones. This one and this one is also too similar. But if I'm doing this one lighter, maybe I can do this one like this shade. I know I said like that I'm too tired, but now I'm too motivated to give up. No, this one is not good. This one, the color is good, maybe even darker for this one, but for this one I don't know what to do. Oh. Should this one be darker or lighter? Maybe the same color as this could be cool. Yeah. So now let me just think which of these needs also a repaint. I think this one, because not only is it like an awkward shade, but it's just so messy. So I'm gonna do that one. The color is okay, I mean the shade is just a bit messy. Okay. This one is also up for debate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one as well, because I think I'm gonna do it in the same color as this. So let me tape it. But I think after this one fix, I'm gonna really end it for now, because literally you can do this all day back and forth to fix other ones, so I'm just not gonna do that. Not now. So I also want to fix this, just this one area here. Let me see. I ran out of all the tape. Okay. I think it's easier to fix the bottom one with this, but I don't know if I also want to fix the, yeah, let's just do that whole one as well, because the edges here are not good. And I think I want to make that one a bit darker, but just like a bit. Okay. Okay, so super dark, lighter, 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 and this one also a bit lighter. Okay. Let's start with the lighter ones. Hey, I did not put tape here. Let me see if I can clean it up. Oh man, because this one was actually a good color. Let me see if I can. Okay, let's say it's good enough. Jesus, how did I not see that? Okay, let me just fix that immediately and put some tape on the bottom. Okay, same color, maybe a little lighter. No, yeah, on this one, right? The good thing is most of these don't need 3 layers now, except for the very bottom. Just a big line. Okay, this one, what did I say? I'm gonna do this one as well, just a bit darker. Darker. No, a bit more. Okay, I think this is good. This one and this one I said lighter than this, but I think... Oh, what's up with the... Oh my god, I painted all my fingers. Oh wait, that's supposed to be this direction. This one is definitely gonna need more layers because the bottom one here is not good as the other one. But it is what it is. Yeah, darker. Ah, Jesus. Okay, at least that one I can just paint over once more. Okay, let me just do that immediately to fix it. Okay, good. I said these ones are gonna be super dark, and I somehow ran out of black again. Let me put more. Darker. Okay. The good thing is at least these super dark colors, I think they dry faster. So we don't have to wait for them too much. Good. Okay, let me see now with this super tiny brush if I can fix something. This, for example, here seems like could be maybe fixed, just like this. Okay, and here as well. All right, this here as well maybe, but I don't know if I can do it with. Let me just try. It's hard to say with which color this. Yeah, this is gonna be harder because. Okay, it's good enough. This line here also could be better, but I think maybe this one just needs to be redone. The line here I can definitely fix just by adding a line like this. I don't think it's painting anything. Wait, let me try again. Okay. This edge needs to be redone. Maybe this one as well. But okay. Okay, we need to repaint these four. These two I don't think so. So let's do that and then peel it off. Wait. Good. Then a bit darker. Nope, more dark. This one is actually, no, it's not good. So let's just fix it anyway. Alright, this one definitely needs a nice layer. Alright, and this one is the much darker one. I think it looks good. So, alright, I think that's it. Now I'm just gonna wait for it to dry, and I think so. I don't know what to do with the other ones, how to fix them. Yeah, this one definitely needs to be fixed, but this one, for example, maybe not. Maybe we can just do it with like a tiny bit of this. But just a bit lighter, maybe. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh my god, no. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I said this one definitely needs to be fixed. I don't know what to do for this part here. I don't know if I can get the right shade because it needs to be so much lighter. But not. No. Okay, I'm actually fine with it. Here maybe? If I can fix it. I'm not too happy about that fix. I don't know. I think it's the wrong shade. It's bothering me. And the lighter one, can I fix it here? Jesus. Okay. I think it worked out actually. Maybe I can actually fix them all like this. I mean, again, I don't hate it. I just want to fix a little bit here on top. But wow, this brush is so small. It's really hard to get it to move where I want it to move. Nope. Okay. I said that you can do this forever. So I think I'm gonna now peel off to see the final result and decide if I want to fix it more or not. Okay, so this one needs to be fixed, obviously. Maybe I can redo this some other time, but actually more efficiently and like, I don't know, smarter. So let me think. This one definitely needs to be redone. And this one too. But I cannot do them at the same time. Let me just at least look at it. It's not bad. Yeah, I need to redo this one as well. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this later because I'm tired. So I'm gonna end the stream now, and I hope to see you again in some maybe more fun project. I don't know. I mean, it was not like boring or like hard. It's just it was tedious in a way I did not expect. Maybe I should have expected it. But when you're following the tutorial, you don't have to put all this tape all the time and just, you know, undo it and redo it. But again, I'm not like complaining. It's okay. And just so many little like here and here. I need to like fix it everywhere. And because it takes these layers, I don't know if I'm gonna do it now or maybe I do this one now and then this one tomorrow, you know. So I don't want to do it all together. Either way, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join again. And I hope whatever you are doing is turning out good and definitely better than mine. So again, I hope to see you again sometime in the future, and bye bye. I will post the final product of this somewhere, sometime, I don't know when. But yeah, again, thank you and bye bye.